Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to reprogram your mind so you can take one listing a day. Think about how exciting this will be. It would completely revolutionize your real estate career, your real estate business. The truth is, in order for you to take one listing a day, it's gonna require more than just amazing communication skills. I am a very skills-based coach, but the truth is it also requires you to think differently. So I'm going to start by giving you a quote. I am a motivational quote junkie. Motivation doesn't last, it's temporary. So reading great quotes, it inspires me, it motivates me, and it reminds me of what I need to be doing and what I need to be focusing on. So write this down. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. Your beliefs about what you can do is critically important, absolutely important. So here's point number one. I wrote down 5 points. Number one, you don't get what you want, you get who you are. So let me explain this to you. Who you are is how you actually feel inside. Not what you say you want. Well, I want to take a listing a day. Okay, how do you actually feel inside? Do you believe that's possible for you? When you change what's going on inside your mind, your mindset, your habitual beliefs about what's possible for you, you change what's on the outside. So change here and it changes what you get. And as I said, motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. So motivation and your mindset and your belief about what you can do is something that you need to work on every single day of your real estate career. Here's point number 2. When you change your thinking, you change your life. So how do you change your thinking? Wow, easier said than done. This is a lifelong process and project. I work every single day of my life on changing my thinking, controlling my thinking, because we all as human beings have a lot of negative thinking. So if you're focusing on the negative and you're looking for evidence that whatever you think you can't do, you're actually right about that, well then you're doomed. You're not going to be able to take a listing a day doing that. So here's the first thing that I want you to do in this point number 2, change your thinking, and you actually change your life. You have to start to, and it's a choice, become consciously aware of your mental patterns. Our habitual mental patterns are, for the most part, unconscious, because when you have a habit is something you developed over time, and you do it without having to consciously think about it. Like, I trust you have a habit of brushing your teeth. You don't have to actually make an effort or think about it. You wake up in the morning, you go to the bathroom, and you brush your teeth. That's what people do, and I trust you're doing that too. So it's not conscious, it's unconscious. And most of our negative habitual mental patterns are unconscious. For you to change it, you're going to have to become aware and conscious of those patterns. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Becoming aware is acknowledging what's going on in here so you can choose different thoughts that actually empower you instead of thoughts, unconscious thoughts that disempower you. Here's point number 3, and I wrote down, ask yourself powerful questions every day. I wrote down, write this down so you could ask yourself this question every day. What does an agent that take one listing a day do with their time? What a great question that is. When you think about that, an agent that's taking a listing a day, do they spend their time the way you're spending your time right now? Here's another one. How does an agent that take a listing a day, how do they think? Don't you agree that they definitely believe that they can do it? Absolutely, 100%. Here's another great question to ask yourself. Who can I speak with today that will list their property with me? Those are great, powerful questions. And when you ask yourself powerful questions, it opens your mind. It inspires you to come up with answers. You have the answers. You know what they are. But if you don't consciously question yourself on a regular basis, you're not going to be actually focusing on the answers. Here's another one. How many people do I need to talk with today to set a listing appointment? Because for you to take a listing today, you're going to have to first set an appointment. So who can you speak with? How many people do you need to speak with? And I'll tell you, the answer to that, you actually don't need the answer to that. You know what the answer should be? However many it takes. Because when you believe in it, it doesn't matter. It could be 1, it could be 100. You're going to make it happen. Here's another question that I love. Is everything that I believe actually true? So what you're doing with this is questioning your self-imposed limitations. I know, I'm very clear. Actually, it's so free to know that everything that I believe isn't true. If I believe it, it's true for me, but is it true for everyone? Is there evidence out there from somewhere and somebody that what you believe is true for you is actually not true for everybody else? Self-imposed limitations. By questioning them, you can reprogram them. Here's point number 4. Surround yourself with motivated people. People that have high standards. Other agents that have, if you set a goal for yourself to take one listing a day, surround yourself with other people that have the same goal, that are doing what it takes, that are creating different ways of thinking. So, and this is so important because your environment, which in a huge way is who you surround yourself with, has an incredible, powerful impact in your life, in what you do, what you don't do, what you believe and what you don't believe. And maybe, just maybe, you're surrounded by negativity. Actually, that's the default mode of the world. So again, you have to make a conscious choice and a conscious decision to surround yourself with positive, motivated people. And maybe you don't have motivated, inspirational people like physically near you, next to you. It doesn't matter. You can do it in so many different ways. By watching this video, you're actually motivating and inspiring yourself. I'm not right next to you. You're just watching a video. What else can you do? You can motivate yourself by reading great books. You're actually surrounding yourself with the author of that book, the ideas, what's going on in their mind, There's so many ways that you could actually do this. And point number 5, I wrote down, for you to take a listing a day, you have to accept mentally that you're going to have to work your butt off. If you think it's going to be easy and you could just like chill all day and lay on the beach and just go hang out all day, it's not going to happen. And then I wrote this down. You're going to have to outwork your self-doubt. You don't believe in yourself right now? You don't think you can do it? Okay, outwork your self-doubt non-stop, taking massive action. And the massive action, the bottom line is the only action you will need to take to outwork your self-doubt is talk to people about buying and selling real estate. How many? This is what you should be doing 8 hours a day. Minimum 6 days a week. Oh, oh my gosh, that's too much work. I don't want to do that. That's point number 5. It's going to be hard work. You don't become a great listing agent without it. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. That's the final quote to close this video. So many real estate agents, they're just looking for the easy way to get there. There's no such thing. There's a price that you need to pay. And when you accept that and you get yourself out there and you start actually working, you will see the results. Thanks for watching. Put your comments below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're posting new videos every single week, and I will see you soon.